Hello, welcome to Michael How Arts. I'm Michael. I am a digital illustrator of fantastical themes. I draw. Oops, that's my journal. That's not supposed to be up there. Here we go. Uh, no, it's sideways comic. I draw fantastical topics, fantasy, sci-fi, superheroes. I like all of them. I'll draw comics, character illustrations, book covers, that kind of thing. So today I am working on inking more of this three-page fantasy comic I've got going on. I penciled all the pages over the last week and got these inks for the first page. And now I'm working on doing them for the second. I might be modifying them somewhat. We'll see how much time I have. This is for a contest with a deadline of Monday, so I might move to the colors without super refined inks, but we will see where we get on that. So now I will raise my desk and we can get started momentarily. Let me start some music. Also, next Saturday, the 14th, I'm going to be doing another follower giveaway stream. And so if you come on by and are in chat, I will have the robots pick someone from chat, and I'll do a hour and a half drawing for them. And I'll do that twice is the plan. A couple winners of those were these two were from if I can go through it. Come on, it's loading. This was a winner. This was a winner. And these two were winners. So, come on by next Saturday if you're interested in a chance to win some free art. I also take commissions. To finish my cheese. Byron is walking around by my feet. He's bothered because the bedroom door is closed. Emily was sleeping when I had my therapy earlier. He's like, I want to go into the bedroom. So my work on this one is trying to have very crisp line art so that the coloring will be faster and detail is just showing. I'll add some line variation if I can. In fact, I'll do that right now. At least where things will overlap with each other. Hope I'll be able to get all the inks done today. We'll see. Inking, especially when I have pretty refined pencils like this, inking can go pretty fast. Oh, I do remember these hands are not done. Hi Hans, thanks for the lurk. Welcome. This one is definitely turning into a churn through the process. Let it be a little more trusting what I've already set up, so that it's, or that it will be correct and just go and be drawing, not spending a lot of time thinking about each part. As I already did spend a lot of time thinking about it, and don't have the luxury of a lot of time to be making lots of revisions. Now I'm still working to make sure that it looks good. Like if I see there's something off, then I try to fix it. But not spending a ton of time. Second guessing, I guess. Hey, Rytek. Welcome in. Oh, I just realized I can't see the, I had the YouTube chat closed. Or off the screen. Any lurkers over on YouTube? Hello. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. Okay, 2 of 5 done already. That's pretty good. pencils for a second. Yeah, it's looking good. Making little adjustments here and there to try to make sure there's not tangents where you're not sure what parts are touching where. A little too thick of lines. Well, some of it'll get, I think, will be a little better looking once I add in the less thick parts. Apple Core. They finished. Thicker beard action going on here. I think I'm starting to get the hang of drawing Ainsley, so that's nice. I also feel like overall the style choice is working. I do wonder if the first page might need some reworking just to have it fit a little better. Almost all the whole page done. Okay, feeling much better about the ability to get through the whole thing in time. I mean, I definitely, it's still a whole page. There's a lot more on this one, but kind of just a matter of just going at it. I do think the second page is cleaner, which concerns me a little bit. I'll probably go back and revise it if I have some time. Go back and revise the first page. Don't have time to do like a full complete re-inking, which part of me wishes I could do, but I can at least make sure some of the lines are tidied up a little bit. It's the full page. Okay, so this is the actual size. And then I can zoom in and not worry a ton about making. I was rambling. What was I saying? I don't know. Hans is back. Welcome back, Hans. Just working away on drawing this dwarf. Got most of the page inked. Just doing this top panel. And then I'll move on to page 3. And then if I feel like I've got enough time, I might go and refine some of the inks here. I feel like they're not quite as clean on page 1, or at least as consistent. Nice, nice. Thank you. We are having an ad start in a minute, so if you are not a subscriber and you're part of the ad crew, we salute you. Thank you. Maybe take the ad time as a chance to take a quick break from the screen. Stand up, stretch, get some water. No ads for you. Woohoo! is the angle. For this is a bit off. Hi, Byron. Gonna drink some water. I've been going for about an hour, so I'm gonna take a chance to look away from my screen for myself. There you go. Yeah. Hi, Byron. Byron. What you doing? Byron, come here. He's pacing. He doesn't like the bedroom door being closed. Byron. Byron, come here. Come here, buddy. What you doing? Come here. Come here. Yeah. What you doing? What you doing? What happens if I just change the angle on this and reverse it? Go horizontal. It feels a tiny bit better. Alright, time for you to get banned. Robot. So this is one of those parts where it's like, I'm now finding myself a tiny bit of realizing the pencils were not as accurate as I needed them to be. There, it's a little better. I am going to have to figure out what's going on with these hands. I'll worry about that a bit later, just so I don't throw off my inking groove. little tiny bits of fur here and there. He's not a particularly hairy dog, but I still want to let you see that he has fur. A little bit closer together. And then these little hair sprigs should be a little bit bigger. Yeah, be gonna relax before they take my vitals. Okay. Yeah, definitely get the relaxing. Cool. I'm now gonna add a little bit of a thickerness. Jeez, that's the word. Thickness to at least these lines, so they look closer. Then Lucia there in the background. The lines on this one up a little bit. Curve is a little confusing. Okay. So this is close to done. I need to do these hands in a little bit, but as I said, it's like I'll do that after I get other inking done. I can, however, do this part of the faucet. And I believe, yeah, for now that's a. Oh wait, hold on. Picking up this part a little bit more, because that's still in front of all this. Okay, so overall, it's pretty good. There's definitely like little things here and there that could be fine-tuned, but short on time, so we'll go with it's looking okay. Stretchy, stretchy, stretchy. Now for this last page. Actually, something I did just realize, I am going to send this over to my computer so I can have it as a reference of how the characters are supposed to look, since they've gotten a little more finalized on this page. I'm gonna mute this for a second so you don't get a weird sound. Share JPEG to MacBook. Okay. And then I'll just drop that into my reference board. What I did yesterday. Okay, turn the music back on. Interestingly, I noticed that it did, the sound didn't sound as gross as it sometimes is when I transfer things. Looking here, I do see that there's a little bit space for tightening this up. Part felt weirdly uneven. All right. After this last one. Just a second. Now to go back to the red pen, which makes it easier for me to, I don't know, be excited about the inking. Actually, this one should be set to that. Looks fine. It did, in fact, not look fine.
Buddy Byron.
Oh, 1 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 panels on this page done. And this is the last page. So, good progress. Excuse me. Back. BP at 148, right around where we want it. Sweet. Glad it's back. Oh, ad break starting for Twitch people. I salute you. Anyway, that's really great that your BP's back down. Went to relax so they can get a more accurate reading. Good. Yeah, what is the most accurate they're looking for? Because I could see it's like, well, you know, that's accurate for rest. But then I feel like there's also accurate for when not at rest. Two pages, or 2 panels. I was gonna say done, but then I realized, oh, I gotta do this. Yeah, just a little bit of like line variation. According to the BP manual I have at home, you want to avoid talking or eating before you measure your BP. Really? I would not have thought talking. Eating I could kind of see. Or, I mean, if like you're talking to someone who drives you nuts or something. But, interesting. Preferably sitting or lying down for at least 30 minutes to get the most accurate reading. Huh. Well, cool. Thanks for explaining that. Part of the air in the lungs. Oh. I feel like my posture has been weird. I think I need to stretch a little more. I mean, I've also been more focused, so maybe that's all of it. All it is, but... definitely a sense of something not being quite set up right. Maybe I'll just raise the desk. 147. Cool. That's been a decent... Okay, yeah, definitely getting through this a little bit faster than I thought. I just had to get into the zone, I guess. Yep, I'm realizing the perspective is a little off here. I just did one little thing to hopefully fix some of it. Fix it a little bit, at least. I'm gonna be going on break in about 9 minutes, FYI. Thing where you make one mistake and it like compounds itself. thing was looking funky. Whoa! Castralia raiding with a party of 18. Hello, hello. Thank you so much for the raid. Let me give you a shout out. Welcome. Thank you so much. You were last playing art? Nice. What kind of art were you doing? Welcome. For everyone who's coming in with the raid, I'm Michael. I'm a digital artist of fantastical topics, sci-fi, high fantasy, superheroes. I like all of that. I'll do illustrations, character art, and comics of that. Today I am working on a comic. Yes, Blender Renderer. This is a 3-page comic that I wrote this week that I'm doing for a contest. So I'm working to finish it up as fast as I can because it's due Monday. Yes, you were doing VTuber character art reviews. Nice. Oh, design reviews. That's nice. Well, welcome. Do you want to share anything? Do you want to pay an art tax? If you have a link or anything, as long as it's safe for work, I'd love to see any stuff that you did or was reviewed. I also understand if you've got to do the raid and run just because of streaming and, you know, then needing a break. So either way, thank you so much for trusting me with your audience. I'll do my best to take good care of them. Blender Renderer says, oh cool, best of luck in the contest. Looks fantastic so far. Thank you so much. And Castralia, oh, I wasn't drawing specific art today, but I can show what I worked on this week. Yeah, I'll take that too. Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was, because I know some people when they do reviews, they'll like draw over it or do both. Hey, Blender Renderer, thank you for the follow. I apologize for the alert sound being gross. It has a weird thing with how when I am sharing my sound for the whole, for my computer so I can have my music going. For some reason lately it's been hating notification sounds. Hi, Viking. How you doing? Welcome in. Good to see you again. Oh, and I thought I answered Castralia. Yeah, if you have a link of what you were working on earlier this week, I'd love to see that too. Your comic looks great so far. Did the competition have a theme? Yes, Bubble. Bubble or Bubbles? I'm not sure. Let me double check what it says. Info. Judging criteria. Bubble. Oh, Bubbles. They use it as either. So, oh good, I had till Monday night. I wasn't, because originally it was like a midnight deadline. And with those, I always get confused on if it means, you know, midnight the start of or midnight after. But it's, you know, the end of Monday. So yeah, the theme was Bubble, or Bubbles. So I, with that, went with trying to do a cozy little scene, kind of like I've seen with Studio Ghibli or just other animated things. People have pointed out if you, honestly, if you do an animation of almost anything, it just feels cozier. And I really liked that. And so I was trying to capture a cozy feel of just, you know, doing the chores in the day and it going well. And then it developed in a variety of ways into this little scene with Geo the dog guy and his friend Ainsley the dwarf in the tavern. And I really like it. Oh my gosh, and someone gave me this great compliment. They said it reminded them of the Legends and Lattes books. And I just finished the prequel to that, and I loved it so much, so getting told this was reminiscent of that was really nice. So let's see. Cozy chores look nice, but gotta tell you, I'm kind of over them right now. That is also fair. That is fair. Kind of over them right now. Han says, not bad here. Yep. Lenderer, renderer. Oh, wow, that's a pretty big development from a single word. Very cozy. Thank you. Yeah, no, I have, I've done lots of things over the years where it's built on, like, single words. I did impromptu stuff in high school where you were given, like, a word or a theme and had to make up a little acting skit from it or give a speech on it. And then I'm part of a group called the Comic Jam, and they have it where it's like weekly there's a new theme or topic, and people try to write a short story. So happily I've gotten fairly used to doing things like that, so it worked out. I love being able to take a simple theme and develop it into something bigger. Now, my thought was here. This guy actually has like a wooden or a metal hand. He lost one in a battle or something. Oh, that's the wrong tool. Art tax, yay! Oh, wow. Oh, how did you... That's fun that you made it all personal. Thank you. Hi, Michael and friends. These are some pieces I've broken on this week. These are gorgeous. Very nice. I love the one on the beach. That's beautiful. Everyone go check out the art at the link. Beautiful stuff. Thank you for sharing. Lenderer Renderer says, I love impromptu acting / dance. Did some in college and now do some in VR. Very nice. What kind of stuff is there in the VR for that? I've only played in like VR chat, and I know you can do like just a ton of like everything in there. But I am curious of like exactly how it's done. And do you do the acting or the dancing in VR? Ah! I like that little emoji. Viking Homemaker. Oh, I just learned last night that I could play Banjo-Kazooie on the Switch. Fun. So you can. Have you begun that yet? Banjo. Ah, Bajo. Banjo Kazooie. Nice. I haven't had the opportunity yet because my kids have been playing the old Pokemon Stadium game. Ah. How are they doing at that? Are they doing good? One thing I'm happy about with this comic is that I took the time to like do character designs for any of the named characters in the script. Now these characters at the table, I like these two are built off of characters that my wife and I have played. This is just a made up Tabaxi person, but like everyone who's in the kitchen and this server guy, I actually built at least a rough design for all of them and even like a thought of backstory. I do think that as far as it goes, I actually could have used some more development, but the contest, you know, ends pretty fast, and I only found out of it a bit later, so this one is definitely a little faster than I might theoretically want, but I feel like it's also helping me to get, you know, stuff done. Because I'd been trying to get back into writing comics. I hadn't done a little bit for a few weeks, months. Blender Renderer says we have impromptu dance ciphers where we are given a single word theme and music and have to make a minute-long dance. Fun! As well as separate acting classes, which are more along the lines of your typical impromptu games. So that's really cool. I didn't realize that was in the VR world. That's really neat. Although, as I said, I'm sure you can find almost anything. Why does he look like an old guy? He's supposed to look like some youngster. Maybe that hairline looks a little too high. That's a little better. Okay. It was the curves and wrinkles made it look just too old. Alright, then... Oh, and then Viking says they're not doing well. They switched to ARMS now. Is that part of Pokemon, or is that a different game? Australia, Blender Renderer. Do you like animate it or actually do the dance in VR? Good question. Yeah, it is. That's a good question. I had assumed it was just doing the dance in VR. Actually dance with full body tracking. That could be a fun way to practice my animation skills, though. True. Are you doing animation? That would make sense with Blender Renderer. What type of things do you like to render or blend? Blender Renderer. That's how they animated The Hobbit from the 70s. Yeah, rotoscoping. ARMS is a boxing style game. And Blender Renderer says so cool. Yeah. If I remember correctly, it's called rotoscoping. Yeah, exactly. Oh, speaking of Lord of the Rings, I just put the Lord of the Rings audio cassette, or audio cassette, man, I'm old. Audio book on hold at the library. I have the one read by Robert Inglis from years ago. Robert Inglis. And I love that one. But I was hearing recommendations of the one that Andy Serkis did. And then I saw a video of him, like, showing at least some of his voices and how he got into character for it. So I was like, oh, that looks sick. And so I put that on hold. And it's like a 10-week wait or something. But I'm excited for that. I sent that just as you said it. Nice. Yeah. Lag. And thinking of the same thing at a different time. I don't think I gave him hair when I first drew it. Yep, nope, he needs his little messy hairdo up there on the first page. I'll need to remember to fix that. Okay. Oh, I just saw hydrate posture check. Cool. Misprint. Oh, Kesserade, right? Yeah. Thank you, Viking. I just saw those. I have a restream thing because I'm also streaming to YouTube, and so it doesn't tell me on that chat when chat redeems are done. So I happily saw those. Thank you for those. Miss P. Cats. Nice. Blender Render. Lots of 3D character modeling animation lately. Did art fight in July. Ooh, fun. Me too. Also enjoy making various naturescapes. Cool. Do you have any links you want to share of your stuff? What was your art fight link? Just mine here. I got 9 art fight things done this year, which is a lot more than my one from last year. Yep, there's the art fight link. Same here, gotta make sure my kid's uncle is healthy. Same username. Oh, okay, cool. Let's plop that in there. Oh, wow, nice. Oh, dang, these are good. Cool characters, too. I like that candle at tea time. That's really cool. Oh, and there's walking and the sword swinging. That's cool. Thanks for sharing. Ooh, you were... Wait. You were Stardust also. Oh, wait, no. Nelly Bears was Stardust. Let's see. You were Seafoam. Okay. Aw, thanks for the follows, guys. On there. I feel like... I thought I was on Stardust. Didn't Stardust... Who won? Was it Stardust? Because I should have a... I feel like I should have the U1 art fight achievement. But I don't. I don't know if those just come out a while later. Or if they're not doing them this year. Followed. Australia, it was my first time this year. It's where I met Blender. Oh, okay. That's fun. Actually, yeah, let me see your stuff too. Notifications, Castralia. It's not following you. Oh, these are nice too. Great job. Oh, do you have an angel character? Ah, oh, cute. Nice jobs. Thanks. Ooh, your stuff looks amazing as well. Yeah, Stardust one. Okay. Cool. Thank you so much. Oh, I like this one of Dr. Shrub. That's a fun face with the glasses. Very nice. Follow. Should do that so I don't forget. Follow. They're all notifications. That's their VTuber model. They're a bird. Oh. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. All right. I do need to go to break now. I actually postponed it a little bit because of the raid. Are you a Full Metal Alchemist fan? I am. I have only actually seen the first show, not Brotherhood, all the way through. So I know I need to see Brotherhood. But apart from some weird stuff with the ending, I really liked the non-Brotherhood show. And I saw the movie that followed after it, and I liked that one. So. Why do you ask? Your OC Wilhigh reminds me of it. Ha, such a cool spread of OCs, though. Thank you! Yes, Wilhigh was not his character per se, but I definitely based his uniform on the Alchemists. Oh, jeez, I'm yawning a lot. I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, so I'm going to go to break. That's 15 minutes. Wow, Brotherhood is amazing. I've heard that. I've heard it, so I should see it when I get a chance. Brotherhood kicks the first one's butt, and the first one was my intro to anime. Wow. Yeah, it's like I'd started with the original one, saw an episode of Brotherhood, and then was like, well, I should finish the one I've already seen. Also, my wife thought the good one was the original one, so we get to the end, she's like, oh, that didn't have the stuff I thought. It must have been Brotherhood. So, we'll have to watch it eventually. I still like the original, but Brotherhood was incredible. Oh, yeah, see, original first, else it doesn't make as much sense. Oh, really? Well, that's unfortunate. You shouldn't have to watch one show to get the other one. But, Um, yeah, definitely keep chatting Full Metal if you want. I'll try to when I get back. Going to break. That's 15 minutes. If you can stick around, sweet. And if not, thanks for being here anyway. Castralia, thank you again for the raid. Don't forget to do post-stream care if you need to. And I'll see people in 15. See you soon. Hey, I'm back. So I said I was going on break, and I actually am on break. This is past pre-recorded Michael. Past Michael, me, wanted to let you know about subscribing with Twitch Prime. Basically, if you have an Amazon Prime account, you can connect that to your Twitch account. And then with that Twitch Prime account, you get a free credit that you can use every month to subscribe to a channel of your choice. It's completely free for you and a big support for channels. And so, if you haven't already used your Twitch Prime subscription, may I ask you to consider subscribing here? Thanks. Oh, and you do need to resubscribe with your Twitch Prime credit every month, so you can either subscribe again where you are or go give support to another of your favorite channels. Alrighty, so Michael's gonna wrap up his break. Future Michael does. Or is that present Michael? Anyways, bye!
Hello, everybody.
Fine,
All
still.
campaign, all I wanted was to pass wisdom saving throws, and I never do.
Even with advantage?
I have advantage. I have plus. All my feats almost have all been going into that direction. No.
Oh, that's awesome.
Consent is always important.
Agreed.
You're next.
Attack first, think never.
You feel a definite pulse of magical energy as you shake his hand.
You just made a deal with the devil.
Yeah.
Roll a will save.
I don't know what's really going on. Hi!
We have you on speakerphone.
I enjoyed the live action The Avatar movie.
Oh, baby Baba Luba. Everybody knows if it's green and it's slime,
You went that
it's
way.
booger time.
Welcome back. I have returned. I hope you all had a good break also. Let's see what happened in chat. I know I was responding to at least some of it on text before I was like, I should need to actually take the break. Castelia, oh boy, yeah, it's worth waiting for the plot change. Okay, cool. That's good to know. And we're talking about Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood for anyone who joined us during the break. Also, if you've joined during the break, hi, I'm Michael. I do digital art of fantastical topics, and today I am working on, I'm working on a 3-page short comic. And now I'm catching up on chat. Australia, haha, cute break video. Thank you. Misprint, gasp, past Michael returns. Past Michael comes back many times. Yep, next Saturday is the monthly art giveaway stream. So I have the machines pick someone, and I do about an hour and a half drawing. And so here's one that someone won as a prize. I did this for someone else. Here's one. And here's one. So yeah, if you're interested in the chance to win a drawing of a character, come on by next Saturday, starting at about probably 12 Mountain Time. Yeah, 14th. The 14th. D&D. Yay, we love D&D. What brought up D&D? I love D&D, but I'm not sure how it came up in the chat. Castralia also loves the music. Thank you. Viking. Oh, the ads. Yeah, this is my a playlist I've compiled of music I have rights to from Monument Studios, Arcane Anthems, and Stream Beats. Those are pieces that either are free to use for streams or that I've bought and can therefore use. Ah, okay, that makes sense. Your commercial had D&D clips from Owlbear Inn. Yeah! That's an old ad. I need to make a new one for them. But yeah, the Owlbear Inn is friends of mine. I've played D&D over there, and then I'm currently DMing a game on their YouTube channel. And that's a lot of fun. Yeah, I really do need a new ad, because there's been a lot of transition over to YouTube rather than so much on Twitch for them. Oh, where did Captain Hook know to get his... Where did he buy his hook? Where do you go to find something like that? I found out the answer this week, so now I'm asking you all so I can give information. Who else here has played D&D or wants to? The ship's cook / barber / surgeon usually would do those surgeries. Ah, okay. Good point. I have a different answer. Yours might be more accurate, but I think mine is valid. You'll probably agree when you hear it. So what I'm doing right now is adding a thick border around characters, especially ones that are closer, to help them pop a little more and also create a sense of depth. So something's closer, I make the outline thicker, especially if it's like overlapping with something else. So like this hand here is overlapping with the table and overlapping with his chest, so I give that a thicker line. I have both played and also want to, too. That's true, you have. And I understand wanting to. It's a very fun game. Also, while this might not be fair, when I say D&D, I also just mean TTRPGs. D&D is a brand, but there are plenty of other good games to play in that space. Your answer is probably a silly goosery and thus better. Ah! I don't know if I should be offended that you assume it's a silly goosery. Well, you can judge. The answer is Captain Hook got his hook at the second-hand store. Now, if that's silly goosery, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Bowen has been asking to play some D&D lately. Yeah? That's cool. Oh my gosh, I saw this great video where, forget her name. She was one of the main actress in the Daredevil show on Netflix. She's also a DM. And she did this great thing with someone who had never played before. She's like, do you want to play right now? She's like, okay. So, you're a fighter, and you're walking through the woods, and you hear a noise. What do you do? And it's like, just a great way to introduce someone to D&D super fast. Yes, it was a silly goosery, and it was great. So what's been getting Bowen interested in D&D? That's fun that he's interested. Alright, next panel. Let's see. This one it's got my, one of my Baldur's Gate characters, or close enough to one of them, in this panel. So I think that's fun. And, so let's see, this is one of Zelda's D&D characters, and she's built her in Baldur's Gate. This is inspired by a character I have in D&D. So, and this one's a Baldur's Gate character. So let's see. Making this little reference image on the side, the actual size, or the biggest people are likely to read it at, because this is the 11 by 17 page. Actually, this doesn't seem big enough. What's the canvas size on this? Oh, this is only 7 by 10. I forgot that. So it's a little smaller. But still, you know, that's the biggest someone's likely to read it, and it gets shrunk if it's going to be on an actual comic page. But I can still zoom in here to get more refined line work. Okay, that's going a little too close to her arm. No, that'll probably be fine. That is a great idea. Leah and I are making a campaign that we can use to help teach phonics and math to the kids, so we can also use it for schooling. That's cool. Like, what are the... How do you do that? I think it's so fun that you're mixing things like that. That's cool. Leah, Bowen has watched the movie, and seen others play, and Leah and I talking about it, and me painting minis, and that created the interest. Very cool. Oh, do you have any new minis that you painted? Rolls are good with math without much challenge, but puzzles from Dungeon Adventures for anything else educational. Fun! Copying and pasting the image so that I can reuse it without a ton of trouble. And then I'm going to do the same here. Copy and paste. Oops. Draw a line. And then make it just a teeny bit bigger because it's a teeny bit closer. And move it back there. And for a second I'm like, what on earth is this supposed to be? It's just like a inset of wood paneling was the plan. Oh, Viking, how has the Forge developed at all? How's that going? Yeah, anyone in chat, you know, if you got cool projects or something, feel free to chat about it. I love artsy things. You could probably have guessed that, but also like I like people being creative in whatever way. It doesn't have to be artsy per se. I'm not sure how that looks. Let's see what this does. Off that. I don't know. Oh, I think it's fine. Let's see. Let's add a little bit of paneling. Viking says, no new minis yet. But we did buy one for Bowen when I got my last one. Nice. What'd you buy? Oh, I love buying minis. I don't need to buy that many. Oh my gosh. On the trip I just took, we went to a model store with some friends, and they had tons of Warhammer stuff, and I'm like, I want to buy this. I resisted, but it was difficult. He has... no, the dishwasher decided to break instead of me getting time to do anything out there. But hopefully when I fix that, I can get back on the dream of making cool things with metal. Nice. He has a Dragonborn Paladin that he wants to play. Nice. And is that the mini he got too? Yeah, and I'll help paint it for him when we have time. Nice. What subspecies of Dragonborn? He hasn't picked yet. We will do that when we roll the character. That makes sense. So do you know when the great educational D&D will begin? But they have a little kid D&D bike called the Young Adventurer's Guide, and they are awesome. Yeah, I think I've heard of those. I'm glad to hear they're good. No, we don't. It'll probably be when Leah is done with school and has more time to build the campaigns. Ah, that makes sense. How's that going? I realize I'm barely talking about what I'm doing here. I said this at the beginning of stream. It's since the characters have been they've been penciled, the pages, apart from little things where I'm like, oh, that needs to be fixed up. This is much more just kind of like plugging away without being as, I guess, creative. Yeah, it's like most of the creativity already got done. And so what I'm doing now is focusing on just having this look good. I'm not using as much refinement as I would even kind of want. But like I was saying, that's just because of deadline. And so I was intending this whole time as I was working on it. It's like this will be a simpler project. So I've made sure most of the details are as easy to do as I can while still telling the story. Yeah, this looks like a thermos. That's kind of funny. It goes. She has like 3 classes left, and then she's done. Oh, wow. That's pretty quick. Nice. Pardon the thumping. They've been doing all sorts of I don't know what upstairs. It sounds like they're moving stuff. There's been just lots of stuff for a couple days. Yeah, it should be done by March, I believe. Cool. I bet that'll be nice. I mean, I always liked getting done with school. Scammers. I've been getting a ton of spam calls the past couple weeks. Often while I'm streaming. I'm not sure why that is. Anyway, okay. There's another pan all done. Just 2 more. 2 more to do. That's crazy. I was so worried, like even last night, just because I hadn't quite gotten into the groove of inking. I was like, I don't know if I can finish all this up in time. But these ones are working out good. I do need to do these hands a little better. Well, better, there's nothing there. I need to do those hands. But that'll wait a little bit. So now it's time for... Let's see. Same here. I think they are trying to use the voices that answer to build the AI voice collection. Oh, really? That would make sense. But, no, that would make sense. Why do you think that's what's going on? Like, is there specific things they've said that make it seem more AIE rather than just, you know, normal old school spam? Either would make sense to me. Let's pull this down here. libraries have been getting calls and asking for book like, "Hi, my name is David," and insisting that the librarian read the title back to them. Aha. That makes sense. Or yes, that sounds a trainee. Yeah, it's wild. Kinda sounds it, yeah. I think I missed your comment question about it, since my Elias was throwing a tantrum and I needed to calm him down. I think it was just like agreeing that sounded wild, and I had asked like why you thought it was AI, and you answered that with mentioning like what the phone calls are like. So I don't think you missed anything important from what I can think of there was. Oh, I almost forgot. This is a reversed panel. And so I was like, oh, he shouldn't have the armband on this arm, because it's on the other arm. Although I drew it on both, I forgot that he didn't have an armband on both. But it's reversed, so the armband is on this arm. That got me earlier on one of these panels. Oh, I think it was this one of Ainsley running in the door. Their armor spike thing was on the wrong shoulder, because I had drawn it one way and then I flipped it. I flipped it and then... what's the word? Oh yeah, and then realized, oh, that's the wrong shoulder. I had a moment of being like, why am I yawning so much? I was like, oh right. I got to bed later than I intended and then woke up to take my car in for an oil change. Which is why I had meant to go to bed at a better time. And so when I didn't, it definitely affected me a little bit. Continuity is tough. Very glad I'm not a drawing artist. It can be rough, yeah. Oh, geez. Yeah, no, Ainsley the dwarf was giving me a lot of problem because I had one reference sketch I made of them, but it wasn't enough detail. So for the first bit of time, I was like, wait, is this how they should look? I went to bed way too late as well. Yesterday was a crazy day. Aw, I'm sorry to hear that. C'est la vie. True that. I like the music that is playing right now. What playlist and where do I get it? Thinking of playing it during school time with the kids. That piece of music was... Oh, it just stopped. If I go back, will it be the right one? Is it this one? That's Adiantum Leaves. Oh, let's see where I got that one. Let me look. Oh. Music, unknown artist, unknown album. Seems weird. Oh, okay, so I think... Maybe not. That could be a Harris Heller. Yeah. Harris Heller, yeah. Harris Heller, or also known as Stream Beats. So it's in my album. I'm not sure why it's not. Why it's not listed in iTunes Music, previous libraries. Stream Beats folder, and why is it hiding? Lists, it's icons, it's columns. Ooh, where are you? Anyway, okay, yeah, that's a Stream Beats thing. I forget. You should be able to search Stream Beats and Harris Heller. And you might be able to find it on there. So yeah, the playlist I have is a mix from 3 different sources. I have some from Monument Studios, I have some from Harris Heller, and I have some from... who's the last one? Monument Studios, Arcane Anthems, Stream Beats. Arcane Anthems is the guy. He's on TikTok. I think he used to be anyway. And he would do lots of. He does like lots of spoofs where he'll take like some song and then modify the lyrics and make it about D&D. Just found Harris Heller on Spotify. Sweet. Cool. I hope that is helpful. I do like D&D and spoons, so that's pretty awesome. Be right back. Now Gwen is being weepy. Oh no! Gwen! Not the weepies! One more panel. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Oh, right, and I just remembered I did want to move this over just a tiny bit. They felt a little too far over. So I want them to be basically centered. And I'll double check the script to make sure that that is indeed accurate. Because I may have had them further over, so I had space for text. So I'm going to open the script up. If the thing wanted to open. Open! I really should be able to do that, but... fact, I can move it a tiny bit more the opposite direction just to make sure. I have room for the text. Spoofs, not spoons. My auto incorrect has been really bad lately. That does make more sense. Not that I don't appreciate spoons, though. Spoons are pretty good, both for eating soup and for having energy. Good soup. Don't forget rice. I guess that's true. Lately, when I've had rice, it's been in like a dish where it's all stickified enough that you can do it with a fork. So I didn't think of that. So, good reminder. Just cut and paste this part. Otherwise, I'll take a lot of time drawing that, and I don't really want to do that. I can, I just don't want it. Sticky rice is tasty. Just had a thought, should I start reading my own bot messages? Michael will sometimes get very focused on drawing. If you say something and he doesn't answer for a bit, feel free to ask again. I don't want to either. All my spoons are gone today. No! Valid. See, that's what spoon theory is good for. I'm pretty sure I don't even have an SP to use. I feel like I'm missing something, or autocorrect is being silly again. Part of a spoon. Okay. Not even part of a spoon. That's rough, buddy. This music always makes me think of Mario Kart. Gwen was up till like 11:30 last night. Oh no, and I'm paying for it today. No. Oh, what time is it? 3:23? Oh, good. I have about half an hour before I'm done for today. Excuse me. I was just thinking that this music sounds kind of like Daft Punk dabbling into soundscapes. Fun. I could see that. Here's the stereotypical classic ham. Just to add more detail to the kitchen. I'm gonna move that cutting knife up a bit because it was just a little too close to the pot to feel good. We are going to have an ad starting in 53 seconds, according to my Twitch display. If you don't have a subscription and you are able to stick around, first off, I really appreciate it. Helps me out. And why not take this time to have a break? The ads run for 2.5 minutes. So that's time to kind of get up and stretch if you're sitting down or look away from your phone or something. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can get this girl to take a nap. So I'm gonna lurk. Alrighty. Yeah, hope it goes well. Look like the same character. I feel like he looks enough like it. Feels like his eyes are a little too small. little details to give him a little more variation, and also helps it seem like he's matching a little more. It shifts a little bit from page to page, but it's fine. I think. What's the first pages drawing of this look up? How you doing? I'll be done in 20 minutes. What's in the oh, the hair cutting stuff. I can shave finally. It's funny how sometimes your brain works. I've been focused on just getting this done, so I actually was forgetting details of like what the story is. It's like, all right, they talk about this. Hi, buddy.
Socks?
For me to wear.
Okay.
So I didn't forget him.
Okay.
Look.
Cute. Me.
Well, that timing worked out well. It's about 10 minutes left on the normal stream time. And I've got the inks just about wrapped up. The biggest thing is making sure the first page looks good compared to the later pages once I'd gotten into a groove. And so fixing not fixing, actually drawing the hands this panel. But then yeah, those are looking pretty good. And shrink his pupils just a little bit. They're never that big again. This part, the top of his head looked like it wasn't close enough. So with this piece, I wasn't going for super, like, amazing rendering techniques or anything. It was like getting the story told clearly, and crisp lines. Some of the stuff on this page look a little thin. Darken these up. Again, if nothing else, where there's overlap so that you can see what's in front of what. Let's top panel. Some of these parts weren't quite feeling like they fit as well. Let's take this. And his whole body needs to get a little bit more outlined so that he stands out from the background. Oh, right, and then the hair of this cat. What's that? Really didn't know when I was working on this if I would yeah, I can speak English. If I was going to have time to refine that. And it was like, well, this works if I can't fix it. But I'm glad I do have a little bit of time to fix it up. Oh, parts, right? There's supposed to be like a different detail. Because technically, here, I'll just add these like hints of lines because I was thinking it'll be like a wood base and then like a marble countertop. These are just to, suggest the wood. The color will do a little bit more. Okay, cool. And then I can darken this, duplicate that, flatten that. Oh, perfect. It's time to get ready to raid. So that works out well. Oh, this one I do want to do like one little... Something about her doesn't quite feel right. I think it's... She's a little more on par with this. Pops a little bit from the background, but all right. So that's the inn. I think. Oh, I want to do like one little thing. Tighten up her. Have like a couple pieces of her armor be just a teeny bit closer. Cool. All right. Pencil, or wait. I don't like looking at it. And some of these things are things I would like notice on old art, and so I'm trying to catch it. So the new art doesn't look funky. Or some of the line weight variations didn't feel connected enough. But I think this will work. All right, so there's those. Hooray. Glad to have that done. So now, time for me to raid out. As I'm doing that, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I hope it was a good time for you. If you liked what you saw, and this is your first time here, or even not, don't forget to give a follow so you can find me again. I also have a Discord that you can join, and various social medias that you can follow. And if you're interested in commissioning art, here is this information there. So now let's see who we are going to raid to. We raided Paper Pout yesterday. Let's raid her again. So that's starting to count down. She's a wonderful, cheerful, delightful British streamer. She's really sweet. If you're coming along for the raid and want to let her know where we're coming from, here's a couple messages, one for subscribers, one for followers. So if you could want to cut and paste those into the raid chat, that'd be cool. And with that, thank you again for being here. I do really appreciate it. It's so fun to get to hang out while drawing. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I don't know if it's morning, afternoon, evening, or night for you. There's different time zones all around the world, but regardless, I hope it's a wonderful, great time, and I'll talk to you later. Bye!